What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against a subscriber/follower. And before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,300 likes, I will keep 2 Pokemon videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today we are battling Goku. His Twitter link will be in the description below. I think, did I say that? I don't know if I said that, but yeah, Kevin, son of Travis. His Twitter link will be in the description below. And for the next 3 days, let's see, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, correct. The next 3 days, I'll be uploading live Wi-Fi battles with the Trick Room team that I built. First time really using Trick Room 6v6. I know I tried it before in Battle Spot, but this is my real attempt. We're going to go over really quick the Pokemon that I'm bringing, so you guys can place your bets in the comment section below. You let me know who you think is going to be the MVP of this match. I am bringing Porygon 2, Mega Abomasnow, Trevenant, I know, 2 grass types, Nidoqueen, Conkeldurr, and Ditto. Now, bringing this team because I really want to try Trick Room, and I thought of a really unique idea that I haven't seen yet, and it's probably been done, but, you know, no one ever thinks of anything new for the first time. But I'm going to hit Battle Star just so he doesn't think that I'm stalling him out or anything. I'm going to get my phone so I can take a picture, but my Ditto is holding the Iron Ball, so that in Trick Room, it gets the benefits as if it's holding a Choice Scarf when it's out against, actually, just in general, when it's out in Trick Room, because it's pretty much going to still be the slowest thing because of Iron Ball, most of the time, not always, most of the time. My opponent is bringing pretty cool team. He's bringing Donphan, Darmanitan, Milotic, Charizard, Primeape, who is beautiful, and then Haxorus. And really quick, this is kind of weird. I don't think I've really ever asked you guys this, but there's like this whole, this is one of the little things that's bothering me. And I don't want to go too deep into it, but what would help is if you guys told me why you watch this channel. I want to know why you watch this channel. Whatever it is, if it's because I upload 2 videos a day, if it's because you like live commentary, if it's because you like my beard, whatever it is that brings you back to my channel to watch, if you're a rewatcher, just let me know in the comment section below. I'm taking a little poll. There's this little spiel going on, and it is bothering me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. It's going to bother me because I try to be friends with everyone, I love helping people. And I'm running out of time on the clock, though, so let me pick my Pokemon. I'm going to lead off. He's probably going to lead off with the Donphan. I'm going to lead off with the Porygon 2. Actually, you know what? Let me go back. Do I have enough time to go back? I want to lead off with my Trevenant. Let's lead off with Trevenant, hoping that he leads off with the Porygon, with the Donphan. If he leads off with Darmanitan, I'm in a little bit of a tough pickle. But hopefully it doesn't. We'll see what happens. But yeah, those comments would be greatly appreciated. And you guys, like I said in the last video today, you guys have been supporting me so much, and I really do appreciate it. I'm doing bulk recording today because I want to make sure you guys get 2 videos a day. And plus, I really need to practice with the Trick Room team. So I'll be able to go over my thought process. You guys can let me know what I'm thinking wrong. Unfortunately, I'm going to be recording everything tonight, so there won't be time for me to react to it. But we'll see what happens. He actually is in with his Kaioken ×3 Dragon Ball Z reference, with his name being Goku. That's beautiful. He's probably just going to U-turn though, because he can't hit me for super effective. So I'm just going to set up the Trick Room. Hoping that he just goes for a U-turn, because that's what I've seen Primeapes do. Then again, Kaioken ×3, maybe he's going to set up as if he's going Kaioken. Who really knows? We'll see what happens. That was a little bit of a voice crack, I guess. I'm so hungry. I just got off the stream with X-Rays Ovation, and we streamed for like 5 hours. And I didn't plan on that happening, being in the stream for that long, but it was a lot of fun. Had a great time, so I figured let me stick around. And I can do some bulk recording later. And I can always put my homework off until tomorrow morning. It's due tomorrow, but let's push it off till tomorrow morning. Actually, let's see what my assignment is. Let's go over this together. See, this is what I'm kind of about on my channel, personalization. This is for my fish class, oceanography. Write a 1-page essay on what you think should be the solution to the problem of overfishing of tuna in face of the high demand for tuna by consumers. So, boring, snore, 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 boring, snore. So, he's out here with this Charizard. And I obviously cannot stay in. But I really wish I knew if it was physical or special. I think regardless, let me go out into Conkeldurr. I'm trying to think what would be the best. Like, if it's physical, I would love to go out into Porygon. I guess either way, Porygon's a really good Pokemon to go into. But I can't hit it with much besides Tri-Attack. Let's go into Conkeldurr, because Conkeldurr has access to recovery, and we'll be able to see whether he's special or physical. I love Trevenant setting up the Trick Room. I really like it. I think it's cool, and that's all we're gonna do. That's all we're gonna talk about here. Unfortunately, there really should be an enemy. Oh, he is the Y, so he's special. So that's kind of good. But then again, he can go for an Air Slash right here, which will still do a crap ton of damage. So that was a very poor switching on my part. I was really hoping he was physical. Just because I could take an Earthquake or a Flare Blitz or anything like that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully he just goes for the Flamethrower. He does, but in the Sun, it's going to be just as bad. And unfortunately, oh, this sucks. I really wish he was physical, because then I could have just Drain Punched. Fortunately, Drain Punch is not going to do too much at this point. I'm actually considering going out into my Ditto, because I think it might be my best option. Yeah, I'm going to go out into Ditto here. I know that, see, Charizard's kind of a faster Pokemon than I don't want to clone. Like, I don't really want to impersonate Ditto, but like I said, I have the Iron Ball, which makes my speed go down, so in Trick Room, technically, it increases my speed. So, I'll be able to outspeed this Pokemon on the next turn as he goes for the Air Slash. That's going to do a good amount of damage because it is a Megazord Y, but I will be able to... He's got the Dragon Pulse Flamethrower. Wait. Oh, that's right, it's Ditto. I was like, why does everything have only 5 PP? Because it's Ditto. I can just go for the Stab Air Slash like he just did. Actually, I think Flamethrower does more. Let me just do some math really quick. Oh, I can't check. Yeah, I can't really check the moves, darn it. I think Flamethrower has higher base power. It's resisted, but in the Sun... Ooh, but I can get a flinch with Air Slash, can't I? Flinches! Let's go for flinches. I'm going to go for the Air Slash here. The Flamethrower probably does more damage because of the Sun, even though it's resisted. Okay, I don't land a flinch, and that was kind of a stupid thing for me to hope for anyway, to just hope for flinches, because that's a silly, silly mongrel thing. But if the Trick Room is still up... That was a real waste of my Ditto. I'm really upset that I even did that. Alright, let's go out into Porygon. That's the one thing, even when I was making this team, when I was practicing with it a little bit, I played like 2-3 games with it already, I realized that Megazord really puts a number on my team. Like, really, really bad. I'm going to go for a Tri-Attack here because it is Stab. Maybe I can bluff a more offensive Porygon 2 because I'm in the Trick Room already and I'm settled in it. Meanwhile, this is pretty much a bulky variant with three attacks in Trick Room, so I really should be running the Recover on this, but I'm not because it's Elk. And Elk doesn't like to recover. So we'll see what happens. I mean, he could possibly go into his Milotic to take this. Donphan, he can go into plenty of things. The only good thing is that if he switches out with his Zard, looking at the amount of HP... Oh, okay, so he stayed in. All right. I would have really liked to get my... Ooh, that's not going to kill. It looked like it was going to kill. In the Sun, I'm not going to take this very well at all. It's going to do under half, but then the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Come on! Let's just get another Trick Room up. I'm an idiot. I don't deserve to be playing right now. I was so... Don't deserve to be playing right now. I easily could have went for a Thunderbolt to take him out. Now, he did withdraw going out into his Kaioken as I set up a Trick Room. Now, I know I can't one-shot this thing at all, but I think I'm pretty much done with this Porygon. I feel like switching out to Trevenant is way too obvious. Like, he's not going to go for a close combat. I feel like he's just going to U-turn. I really feel the U-turn coming. I'm actually going to... Am I going to predict the U-turn? I'm going for Tri-Attack, predicting the U-turn. So we'll see what happens in this turn. Maybe I can get a burn off the Tri-Attack. I've never gotten that before. This is going to do over half, and he goes for the Ice Punch, predicting the Trevenant. So that is awesome. Now, Primeape, I think, might be able to learn Mach Punch. So he could clean up right here. But like I said, I'm pretty much done with this Porygon at this point. I don't have access to Recover. It's a bulky variant with some special attack investment. So we'll see what happens. He's probably going to switch out here because it is an easy 2-hit KO. Porygon is able to do a lot of damage to anything. Ooh, he's going to let his Infernape, I think I said Infernape before too. His Primeape go down. Like I said, when that Charizard was in, I easily could have killed with a T-Bolt instead of going for the Stab Tri-Attack, but I got so locked onto Stab, like a foolish fool of a took, that that's the price I pay, honestly. Now, I can hit everything on his team for super effective damage. He does have the Donphan coming in, which I can hit with the Ice Beam. He's probably going to set up rocks. Is that going to bother me? Not really. I actually think I want to go into Conkeldurr. No, there's no point. Donphan is physically bulky. Let's just... Ice Beam's super effective, right? Yeah, Donphan's ground. I want to say just pure ground. I don't think so, though. Something tells me he's not ground. Like, not pure ground. Oh, he's pure ground. All right. Well, I can go for the Ice Beam, see how much it does. So let's do that. Let's take a stab at it. He doesn't have much special defense. It might even bring him down to sturdy. If not, it's a 2-hit KO as he went for the Earthquake, which I don't think I can take. I'm at 63. If I take it, wow, oh my gosh, the bulk is way too real. I think that I'm gonna run out of Trick Room though. Nope. Okay, cool. I still have Trick Room. He could take advantage of me right now and switch out into Milotic on my Ice Beam. But I think I'm just gonna go for either Tri-Attack or Tri-Attack or Ice Beam right now. I want to say the Tri-Attack will kill because of Stab. That's how I feel anyway. I feel like it'll kill. I'm gonna go for it. I really think the Tri-Attack will kill either way. It's gonna go for the Ice Shard to try to pick up the kill, but it's not Stab, and seeing how little that Earthquake did, yeah, I can live that. I will get a Tri-Attack off, and it should be the end of Donphan. Yes, that's the end of Donphan. So Porygon 2 picking up 2 kills in Trick Room right now. Twisted Dimensions are going to return to normal, so he can go into whatever he wants to clean up. I believe he's only lost Donphan and Primeape. Did his Darmanitan go down? I don't think his Darmanitan went down. Goes down into the Charizard. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the, what do I want to say? I was not able to get the Stealth Rocks up just yet. And I don't think there's really a point at this point. Only Darmanitan would care about it. And I'm going to go for a T-Bolt, predicting him to roost on my Trick Room. Actually, either way, Trick Room would be the better play. Let's go for Trick Room. Either way, Trick Room's a better play. He is going to go straight away for the Flamethrower to knock out this Porygon 2. Elk is going to go down. But I'm feeling pretty confident that I can just go into my Obama Snow here. I know that sounds weird. But I think I'm just going to go into Obama Snow and kill it with an Ice Shard. Because it's neutral damage in the hail. Should be enough to take him out. It's really a really big risk to send him out right now. Not really against the, like, I know I can kill the Charizard. I do think he's going to switch out, but I'm not going to predict that. I would love it if I was running Protect on this set, but I'm not. Either way, even if he wants, he can't really go into Milotic. He can really only go into Darmanitan. So I'm going to go for the Ice Shard here. I'm not going to predict him to switch out. He might because the sun's gone and he kind of wants to, he probably wants that up for when Darmanitan comes in. But I think I'm just going to go for the Ice Shard. I think his Darmanitan also suffered some damage. He is going to withdraw. I think the Milotic's going to come in. It goes down into Milotic, but I'm okay with that because I can take this thing out with a Wood Hammer. I know that I can take this. I'm pretty positive I can take this thing out with a Wood Hammer. Wood Hammer. I can take this thing out with a Wood Hammer. What's a Wood Hammer? Let's see what happens. Fully invested in attack. That does not do much at all. I think Milotic has some beastly defense, but Wood Hammer is stab. And I do have all the attack investment. So I should be able to take him out, but if I can't, that's a problem. I kind of want to go into Trevenant and get the Trick Room set up because I do not want this Abomasnow burned with Scald. That would be literally the worst thing in the world. And I really don't know if I could take this thing out. So I'm going to make this, I think it's the safer play to go on into Trevenant. I feel like it's the safer play. I can get another Trick Room up, and like this is only like this is literally my 4th battle playing with Trick Room. So I know there's got to be things that I'm doing wrong. Maybe my Pokemon aren't perfectly suited for Trick Room. But I'm really sad about that Ditto. I really am. That really does bum me out. I could have easily used that much better. Hopefully in the next battle I have, you guys can come back tomorrow and find out if I do any better with it. He is going to go for the Scald, which I do resist. And hopefully, I mean, burn won't matter if you burn my Trevenant. We're both going to get buffeted by the hail. He gets buffeted first, so we see that my Milotic is indeed faster. And here, I'm just going to go to set up the Trick Room. Not going to care if my Milotic's carrying Ice Beam or whatever it wants to carry. It really doesn't matter to me. I'd feel much more comfortable just getting this Trick Room up and being able to outspeed whatever else wants to deal with whatever else. Now, he could go take the advantage and go out into his Charizard right now. But that really won't matter. Okay, he is just going to go for the Ice Beam here, which will not kill me, but it will bring me down enough that's a frustrating point, but it's really not that big of a deal because Trick Room is up. I can just Horn Leech and take all of the HP from this Milotic. Now, I'm going to get buffeted first. You notice that. It's very important to watch. I know a lot of you guys are veteran players, so you know this, but I like to think that there are new people finding my channel every day who are looking for Pokemon, so competitive Pokemon. So always look at who's getting hit first when it comes to damage. See, now I know that I'm faster, so I can just go for a Horn Leech. Now, there's a chance it'll go into his Haxorus here, but I'm just going to go for the Horn Leech. That would be ideal. He probably already knows that I'm Lum because I haven't eaten a Citrus Berry, which actually, Citrus will probably work better in Trick Room than Lum, but I like having a Status Absorber, so I think I'm going to run with the Lum for a little bit. Run with the Lum! It's a shady thing to do is to run with the Lum. But yeah, I'm going to go for the Horn Leech. He is going to withdraw. I'm hoping that he goes down into Charizard, honestly. Goes down into Charizard, because I think a Horn Leech will be able to take him out. I know. What am I saying? It's 4 times resisted. Going to get rid of the Hail, but I will outspeed, so maybe 2 Horn Leeches will be enough to take him out. We'll find out right now. Yeah, 2 Horn Leeches looks like it will be enough to take him out. So Trevenant is going to take down a Megazard Y if my opponent decides to stay in. I'm going to go for the second Horn Leech. No doubt about it. I mean, you could easily go on into Darmanitan to take the Horn Leech, and I'm sure Darmanitan will take it just fine. Or you can go on into Haxorus to take the Horn Leech, and Haxorus will take it just fine. But he decides to stay in with the Zard, and that is going to be a dead... You saw it here. Charizard Y fall into a Trevenant thanks to Trick Room. And to Horn Leech nonetheless. Not a Shadow Claw, but a Horn Leech. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it. So I kind of want to keep this Trevenant around for the Milotic. Then again, I do have my Mega Abomasnow. Gonna go on into Darmanitan here, which makes perfect sense. I'm actually gonna rest up, predicting him to Flare Blitz. That way he can get as much damage as possible done to himself, because the rest will bring me back to full HP, and he'll be able to one-shot me in the sun with Flare Blitz. But you know what? I'm okay with that. I am actually okay with that. Especially if he's Choice Scarf, I need to get a lot of damage on this thing. So it's definitely in my best interest to go for Rest. It should do around a 30, probably 30% of what the Darmanitan has. I'm going to wake up because of the Lum, which clearly does not matter because he's just going to take me out with a Flare Blitz. Like I said, I'm fine with that. I'm A-okay with going down to a Flare Blitz. Because what I can do now is watch the HP drop, recoil, it's about a third, and I can go out into my, what does he have left? My Milotic. I can actually go out into my Nidoqueen. Oh wait, the Twisted Dimensions did not return to normal. So I can actually go out into Conkeldurr. Ooh. Get a Drain Punch off? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Drain Punch off. I mean, even if Darmanitan wants to take me out after that fact, it'll be even more recoil. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, that was not the smartest play. I should have just went into Nidoqueen. Could have forced him out, gotten EQs off, and saved my Conkeldurr for the Haxorus, but I do... Ooh, he's going to withdraw. Going to go into my Milotic probably. But I do actually have an answer for everything else on his team besides that Darmanitan. So I can actually stay in here with Conkeldurr and let my opponent just go for probably Scald to try to burn me. I really hope he goes for Scald. That would be fantastic. I think the Twisted Dimensions are going to return to normal right now. I'm trying to keep track in my head, doing the best I can. They do return to normal. I'm going to go for a knockoff here to get rid of that leftovers recovery. I really hope he goes for the Scald. I really do, because I'll take it like a champ in the sun and possibly get a burn, which would be amazing to get a burn right now. Absolutely amazing. I also kind of hope he just switches back out into Darmanitan. I don't know why he would ever do that. Gonna go for the Ice Beam. Ooh, doesn't want to go for the Scald because of the Guts. Very good play, very good play. I'm going to be able to just go for the knockoff, which will do double damage thanks to knocking off an item. Get rid of those leftovers. The sun is going to fade. I'm just going to go for a Drain Punch here. Hopefully he does not get any sort of Freeze Hacks, because that would be just horrendous for me right now. Oh, he's got to recover. Looks like we're going to play a little game of Milotic, I guess. We're going to play a little game of Milotic, which I'm fine with. But I can't really bring my... I can bring my Abomasnow in comfortably because I have Nidoqueen. As far as after the fact, I mean, then again, I can soak up anything that this Milotic wants to dish to me. I really think he's going to go for another Recover right here. So let me switch into Abomasnow. right now as he goes for a second recover. I predict the second recover. If he goes for the Ice Beam or the Scald, it is what it is. Ice Beam will just do neutral damage to me and it's unstabbed, so my Abomasnow should take it relatively well. Meanwhile, I can go for a Wood Hammer. Actually, getting a little ahead of myself, but depending on how much his move does to me, hopefully he doesn't go for a Scald and burns me. That would be the worst case scenario. Literally worst case scenario is if he burns me. I don't think I need Trick Room up to win at this point. I just need Abomasnow to take care of Haxorus. He's going to go for the Ice Beam, which is fine. I don't think Ice Pokemon can be frozen. They've never been able. That's a crit. Of course he gets a crit, but he's going to get buffeted by the Hail. And with no Leftovers recovery, I think I want to go for Wood Hammer, but then of course Darmanitan's going to come in, but that's not going to matter if Darmanitan comes in. I'm going for Wood Hammer. It's not going to matter if Darmanitan comes in because between the Hail and the damage that Wood Hammer will do, even being resisted, an Ice Shard might possibly take the Darmanitan out. We're going to find out, but there's really no reason for me not to go for the Wood Hammer. Wood Hammer does like 50%. Darmanitan's already taken a Flare Blitz recoil. Ooh, he's going to try to recover stall me. I don't think you can live a Wood Hammer though, Milotic. Oh wait, we already went through this. We think that Milotic might be able to live a Wood Hammer. If it lives, I'm in big trouble. It does not live. That's not even a crit. So I wasted a lot of time. Now I have that information. Like, it's my first time using Mega Abomasnow. I have that information that I can take out a Milotic at full health. So he's probably going to go into Darmanitan here. I have to go into my Nidoqueen. There's literally I have no choice but to go into Nidoqueen. I cannot risk Abomasnow going down because I need Abomasnow for that Haxorus. Really don't have any other answers for it. I really wish I had the Stealth Rocks up on his side of the field right now, but I do not. So let's go out into my Nidoqueen. And hopefully he is going to go for the Flare Blitz and get a lot of recoil from the Nidoqueen. It won't take me out either. There's Hail. There's no Sun, so no boost. And he's going to suffer quite a bit of recoil if he goes for the Flare Blitz. There's a chance that he's going to lock himself into something else. Might go for the Earthquake. I mean, but Earthquake doesn't do anything to Abomasnow, so it really wouldn't be wise unless he predicts the Nidoqueen, which if he does, then you know what? Kudos. Major kudos. Goes for the Flare Blitz, which is not going to be enough. This is probably not even going to do half, to be honest. Oh, wow. Is that a crit? Wow, that did a lot more than... why did I think that would do so much less? I don't know, but I really did think that would do a lot less. I'm going to be able... He's going to be able to take me out, obviously. I'm actually just going to go for Stealth Rock on the off chance that he switches. Really off chance that he switches, I'm going to go for Stealth Rock. I really do think that he's just going to be able to take me out, though, with another Flare Blitz. He'll suffer a little more recoil, and then Hail will bring him to the point where an Ice Shard will be enough to take him out. And my Abomasnow can pretty much run train at that point. You can just go for another Ice Shard against Haxorus, which might kill. Haxorus isn't bulky at all, but it won't kill. All right, it won't kill. So, gonna go down right now. It would have been really nice to get the Stealth Rocks off a lot earlier in the game. Obviously, when I saw that Megazard Y, I probably should have just led, or when I saw the Zard, I should have just led with my Nidoqueen. But I can come in with Conkeldurr here, which is what I want to do. I want to just go for the Mach Punch. There's no reason to predict. Part of me wants to predict and to go for the Ice Punch, but there's really no reason. Let's just go for the safe Mach Punch. Take his Darmanitan down. That way I can come in with my Abomasnow. After a Mach Punch and Ice Shard, hopefully can take out this, take out the Haxorus. Because I'm not going to outspeed a Haxorus, that's for darn certain. You know what? There's no way you're outspeeding it, so we'll see what happens. I am max attack though, so I can get a solid amount off on the Haxorus when it comes in. And if it decides to Dragon Dance, I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. I'm just going to go for the safe Mach Punch. Even if I have to go 2 Mach Punches and then an Ice Shard, that'll win me the game. If he does decide to set up, or for some unknown reason he actually cannot take out my Conkeldurr. But it all really comes down to this. If he goes for a straight up attack, he's probably going to go for Outrage. I have to go for the Mach Punch. But if he's going for Outrage, then he wins. Because I would have to get a crit on one of these 2 attacks, preferably the Ice Shard. I really would have liked Hail to still be up. But unfortunately, it's not. He played the Weather War very well. It's not really Weather War, but he played the weather very well to his advantage. So that's going to do around 30%. He is going to go for the Outrage. So something tells me that's pretty much going to be the game. I don't think I can take it with an Ice Shard. Ice Shard does not do enough to take this thing out. I would need a crit along with max damage. I'm actually really considering running Protect on this Abomasnow because this is the second time this battle I would have loved to have had Protect. Maybe Protect over Blizzard? Well, there's really no reason to stall this any longer. Let's just go for the Ice Shard because I would need Trick Room up to win right now. And that's one of the things that I should have been paying attention to. But it's going to bring him down to 10%. He's going to take me out with the Outrage. And that was a very close 1-0. That was a pretty good game. Ooh. For a second, I thought I was living for some reason. I was like, there's no way you're living that. It's a Haxorus. He is confused. Let's see if he had the Lum. I'm just curious. He does have the Lump, so the Protect wouldn't have mattered too much. Would have just gotten a little bit more hail damage off, but I would have had to double Protect to win. So that was a very good game, Goku. I really enjoyed that. That is my first recorded game for Trick Room. Made a couple of misplays, but that is why I wanted to do this, so that I can learn how to play it better. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to this channel because I do upload 2 Pokemon videos a day. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.